Villarreal, what's going on? It's me, JDV. This is a video for my channel and for Conservative New Media. Now we have with us a special guest. I can't see. She's already starting up with me. She's already starting up with me. And okay, so we are going to start doing this thing, the Conservative New Media Hottie of the Month. Now we're not saying that LA is part of that. She hasn't decided whether she wants to be part of that. Oh, see, I knew it. I see. I can't win either way. I can't win either way. Off the camera, she didn't want to do it, right? And now I get slapped because she's not a hottie. You're from the Ukraine. You've seen this stuff up close and personal. Your parents, your dad, your grandma, everything like that. Talk to me about that kind of perspective, living over there, what you saw, and now coming over here and seeing some of these same programs being put in by the progressives and your reaction to it.
John, what to say? I was not political before.
No.
I didn't know much about politics, especially in the US. When I came here, I was just, continuing my life. I thought I came to this free country from that socialism, from that tyranny. And guess what? A few years ago, I got really passionate. Yeah, I got a purpose for living.
I see this.
Yeah, I got excited. All thanks to Barack Obama. He inspires me.
But not the hope of change?
Yeah, but how can you live? Yeah, about this, I just started learning and watching television, listening to the news, and it blew my mind, John.
Oh my goodness.
It's just, I get in flashbacks every single day. When I hear his speeches, when I see what's going on in this country, it's just the same road to socialism that my country took in 1917 with the revolution.
Yes.
It's just unbelievable. My grandma, she's here. She cannot sleep. She says, I can't believe she came here from socialism. She sees the same Marxist ideology flourish here in America.
She gets worried about you. Like, I remember she was calling you about, she doesn't want you showing up to these events and rallies for the conservative cause because she's afraid of what they might do to you with the government, what they did over there in the Soviet Union. I mean, it's not that far off with some of these people.
Yes, John, she's telling me, be careful what you say about Barack Obama, because she knows Marxist-Leninists, they do not like freedom of speech. They don't like any opposition. They will crush you, they will destroy you, anybody who disagrees with them. They accept freedom of speech only if you agree with them.
Well, look at what Rahm Emanuel has said, Obama's chief of staff and stuff like that. He's known as the Chicago way, Mr. Tough Guy, we're going to get you and this and that, whatever. They had Mark Lloyd in there trying to do a new fairness doctrine or something even crazier than that. I mean, they tried to shut out Fox News. They tried to shut out reporters and kick them off the plane that they didn't like. I mean, we're not saying that it's like the old Soviet Union yet, but we're saying that it's moving. I mean, it seems to be sometimes in some ways that they've been moving towards that kind of system, and they've had people, as Becca showed the other night, where whether it's who is that lady that just that took off, Anita Dunn, that she liked Mao,
co-boyfriend Mao.
Yeah.
They can make a cute couple, right?
And Mother Teresa, I don't know how she fit in there too.
I don't know.
But you've seen this, and it is scary, and it is real, and people sometimes think that, hey, this is America, don't worry, it'll all be fine. And that's not the case. I mean, the policies and the procedures and the freedoms and the Constitution are what make this place special, the American people and stuff like that. If we give up those rights and freedoms, that's when it can get scary. This is someone that has lived it. Her grandmother and her parents have lived it. Her dad is over there right now living it.
John, the problem with American people is this, because they always had freedom, right? Freedom of speech.
From the beginning.
They always had electricity, water, food, right?
Right.
And everybody wants to live in America, in a country where poor people are fed, right? Everybody wants this.
Sure, absolutely.
So it's a paradise on earth, people think, because American people they never been deprived of just basic stuff. And people in the Soviet Union, like me, we know, we don't take those things for granted. So now when this Obama comes and he says you are entitled to this, you're entitled to healthcare, you're entitled to education, to
pay the house, pay the mortgage, and pay the gas.
Yeah, American people, since they never been deprived of this, they think they are entitled to this. They think, yes, it's a right. But the problem is this: it's a right only under socialist regime. See, capitalism assumes freedom.
Right.
Right? There is not enough, a lot of security. You can go right.
You get the up or the down.
Yeah, but see, you have freedom.
And you're responsible for yourself.
In socialism, there's no freedom. I mean, your decisions are made by the government. You can decide anything.
And how scary is that? Like, tell me about what happens to people that don't have the political juice or the favor, or might want to speak up, might want to have religious freedom. Go over there. There was no religion. There was nothing.
Yes.
I mean, talk to me about the downsides.
Yes, socialism cannot survive in opposition because they remove every opposition, every voice. You know that what Lenin said? His quote is, he said, we're willing to eliminate 90% of the people for 10 to live under communism.
Wow. And they did that.
Yes.
When they collectivized the farms and everything, 20 to 30 million people died.
Yes, I don't know if your viewers, they watched the Glenn Beck show, but...
we'll link to it right here. So you can link to it right now.
Because some people think, oh, this fairy tale, some Hollywood...
the kids, they don't know.
Scary movie, right?
They don't teach history in the schools anymore.
They watch,
And the libs, they change the history to make themselves, the progressives, look okay.
Yeah, they think they were so proud of this guy. And I mean, I was talking to people from Bolivia. They couldn't believe people in America celebrate Che Day at school. He's like, this guy was a terrorist.
Che Guevara.
He was a terrorist.
Yeah,
and
killer. A stone cold killer.
They think, just socialism is like, like a foreplay.
Oh, it's all fun.
Yeah.
See? Crazy Russians.
It's serious stuff.
The same thing with they think of Castro, and look at what he's done to his people.
Once you give them their way, this is it.
Hugo
Chavez.
Chavez.
This is the road to destruction. And this is the battlefield of ideas. Whether you want to be free or you want to live under tyranny. Because, see, socialism is undertaking this new movement, right? Liberalism. They call it this word.
They always change the words. Liberal, socialism, communism, progressive. It's all the same thing.
Now they like progressive because people now know what liberalism.
Everyone wants progress, right?
Sarah Palin said you can put a lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig, right?
I love Sarah Palin.
So it's still socialism, with the facelift, whatever you want to call it, right? It's still tyranny, and we reject it.
Right.
Reject it. And I want American people to wake up and to understand where this philosophy comes from. This is not change. This is not new. It's a still old Marxist ideology.
You see the firepower that I bring you? You see what Jeannie B brings you, dude? They love it. See, over there in Russia, weightlifters and wrestlers are like gods. Now, I am bringing you firepower. This is straight from the Ukraine right here. This is real knowledge, peeps. You have to step to this. We want you to learn something and understand the danger that is posed by this administration and the walk down socialism and giving up the freedoms and liberties that we have all come to maybe some of us take for granted. And we thank the servicemen and women out there fighting to protect our freedoms. But man, while they're working hard overseas to keep us free, let's not give it up here, okay? Let's talk about that. We're going to talk more about this. We have more videos to shoot, but we want to leave these folks with this. This is just stage one. And we'll be right back at you. This is Ellie. I am John. We are Conservative New Media. Subscribe to us now. Tell a friend. And we'll see you next time.